Hey guys, welcome to Craving for Baking. Today I'm going to show you how to make these chocolate swirled cupcakes. So here I've got my cupcake tin and I've got these gold foil cupcake liners, and I'm just putting them into the cupcake tray. And you might see here that I'm only putting 6, but I did make 12, so I don't even know why I made 6. I put 6 there, but I did use more than that. So let's move on to the ingredients so we can make this. You're going to need 175 grams of unsalted butter. And make sure that's at room temperature, and you'll see why in a second. Half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. 175 grams of self-raising flour and half a teaspoon of baking soda, and I mix that together in that bowl. And you'll also need 2 eggs. And guys, make sure everything's at room temperature so your cupcakes bake evenly. And you'll also need 125 grams of sugar. And then we also have a pinch of salt, just to enhance the flavor. So into this bowl, I'm going to add in my butter and sugar. So you could cream the butter first to make sure it's nice and creamy before you add the sugar, but I just did it this way, but you can do it any way you want. And make sure your butter's softened, because if it's not, then this will happen and it will get all stuck to your beaters and it won't be nice. And then I went to put it in the microwave to soften it a little bit, and then my brain just went cuckoo and I left it in there for too long, so it's half semi-melted. But then I mixed it all together and it became light and creamy, so everything was all good after that. And you want to make sure you scrape down the sides of the bowl occasionally, and if you can scrape down the sides of the bowl while we're mixing, that would be great as well. Now my eggs are wet because I put them in a bowl so they could come to room temperature quicker. So yeah, that's why they're wet if you were wondering. But now these are medium sized eggs, and I am just going to mix them in one at a time and mix them well between each addition. And make sure everything is all nice and combined. And give it the occasional scrape down to make sure everything's incorporated. Now here I'm adding in my salt, and then I'm giving that another whisk to make sure everything's nice and incorporated. And this is my vanilla cupcake recipe. I also have the same recipe on my channel, so you can go and see that video if you want it separately and not in this chocolate swirl cupcake video. Now I'm adding in my flour and baking soda mixture, and I'm giving that a mix. You can also sift in the flour if you wanted to, but I don't like sifting, so I didn't do that here. Now if you think that your mixture is too thick like I did, you can go ahead and add some milk just to thin it out. Not a lot though, I added about 2 tablespoons, but you can add as much as you need. So here we're back with my cupcake liners in the muffin tin. So here I'm going to be using my ice cream scooper, and it's really easy to scoop them in and get them even sized. So I'm just scooping them in. Now this is the very important bit about these cupcakes, because you need to make sure that you have some leftover batter, enough for all the cupcakes you're making, so you can use the rest of the batter to turn it into chocolate, and then chocolate batter, and then we can use it to make the swirl. So make sure you have enough batter to go in all of the cupcakes and make the swirl. But if you don't, then you can always make it a plain vanilla cupcake. So I just tapped it and to get rid of the air bubbles. And now here's the Nutella, and we're going to be using 1 tablespoon, and here's the cocoa powder, and we're also going to be using 1 tablespoon. And I don't have the footage here, but I just mixed them all into the leftover batter. And as you can see, I just got like about 1/3 of a teaspoon as I put it into the center of the cupcake. I got a skewer and I swirled it around, and you can use your hand to help you if you need. And it was really simple, and it was just like that. And then you want to go ahead and do it to the rest, and then you want to put it into the oven for about 12 to 16 minutes, but just watch it, and once it's done, it's good. And this is how it looks. It was so good and delicious. Thank you guys so much for watching this recipe. I hope you enjoy it. Some Easter recipes will be coming soon, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.